come on, Jungkook. Did anyone ever told you that you don't have to come with me everywhere? I'm an independent girl and I had the whole right to take a peaceful breath. And the place without you is always peaceful for me. You said teasing him while he scoffed from the other side of the phone. Oh, really? So you don't enjoy my company at all? Should I be offended? He said, his voice playful but with a hint of genuine curiosity. Oh, please, don't get all dramatic on me. I just need some me time occasionally, you know? You say rolling your eyes even though he can't see it. Alright, Miss Independent. I will give you your space today, but don't blame me if you start missing me. We will see about that. What are you up to today then? Guess I will just hit the gym and maybe hang out with the guys. But don't worry, I won't be too far if you change your mind. I'm sure I will survive. Have fun at the gym. Don't work out too hard. You said teasing him, the thing you enjoy the most. Jungkook scoffed. Come on, you are really abandoning me? What I have asked for, just to join you in your so-called clubbing? Come on, it's not clubbing. Gia want me there to discuss about some random stuff. You said grabbing your purse and car keys, you walked out while talking to him. And it's getting hard for you to invite me in that, huh? Come on, just say that I can also join you guys. I'm getting bored in my office. Bored? But I talked to your secretary and she said that you had an important meeting today. What happened? Don't tell me that you have already finished that meeting. Yeah, why talk to my secretary when I'm here available for you the whole day? You smile slightly. Always wonder how only this man had tricks to make you smile even when you are at your worst. Your life is a whole mess, but still make you smile and forget everything. Okay then, you are also welcome, but I dare you to bring up any argument when you meet Eva there, understand? He winces like a child. You three are childhood friends, but Jungkook never able to bring himself to like her. He always get irritated by her every small action. But you said that you are going to meet Jia, then why her? Jungkook, she is our friend too. Won't she feel bad and laughed out if we don't invite her? Come on, why do you always think of others and their comfort? Just think of you and me. Do I ever told you that how clingy you sound when you try to flirt? Nope, it's the first time you are telling me. And thank you for making me realize this. But I'm not going to stop. I'm sorry. He said and chuckled. You signed, shaking your head. No one believed that you are that business tycoon, John Jungkook, if they saw you with me. Okay, now I'm hanging up. Meet me outside the club. Okay, and if possible, please keep Eva away from this party. Jungkook, come on, I was just joking. Can't I even joke around, huh? You sign and hang up without saying anything further. This man is really crazy. But you said that you were not busy. Now what happened? You said on the call, but he just signed. An important meeting come up. I will join you guys later. You hum. Don't overwork yourself. And you, don't drink much, okay? You chuckle and nodded. He hangs up. You sign and look around to find Gia, but she was nowhere to be seen. You again signed. Where are you, Gia? You said looking around to find Gia, and when you couldn't able to, you grabbed your phone and thought to call her. But suddenly you saw Eva sitting at the VIP section. A wide smile popped on your lips and you walked to them. Your heart raced as you stood frozen in the middle of the club. In between the loud music and lots of unknown faces, there you see someone familiar, the one with whom you had shared countless secrets with your best friend. Now felt like a trap. Your fiancé Rocky was locked in a passionate kiss with none other than your best friend Eva. The room seems to spin and your breath caught in your thought. You had come here to celebrate, to share the excitement of your upcoming wedding. Instead, you stumbled upon this heart wrenching betrayal. Rocky's eyes widened as he pulled away from Eva, guilt seen across his face. Eva, on the other hand, looked defiant, her lips still swollen from the illicit kiss. Your mind raced, trying to process what you had just witnessed. Ryan, what are you doing here? Too bad, right? I saw your real face. You said as you control your tear within your eyes. Rocky licked his lips and looked at you, while you now feel disgust just by his eyes on you. It's not like that, Ryan. Then how is it like, Rocky? You are kissing my best friend, Rocky. How could you? We are going to get married tomorrow, and today you just. You even have any shame? Eva remained silent, her eyes avoiding your gaze. The room felt suffocating, the air thick with tension. Your heart shattered into a million of pieces. You had trusted them both, your fiance and your best friend, and they had betrayed you in the cruelest way ever. I never meant for this to happen. It was a mistake, Ryan. He scoffed. How shameless he is to still face you. A mistake. A mistake is forgetting to buy milk at the grocery store. This is unforgivable. Rocky bit his lower lip and looked at you, running his hand to his hair. Come on, Ryan, keep your voice low and please, no drama here at least. Everyone is looking at us, and it's not even that big of an issue. We are not married yet. You can't control me like this. I hate this. What? You asked, being all shocked. He sighed and looked at you. Look, I never liked you. Yes, I accepted that at a point I started to get attracted towards you, but at that point, now it's fate. I don't have any interest in you, Ryan. You are so dumb, clumsy, and stupid type of girl. I'm sick of your melodrama. You were never of my type, but how I was handling you all this time. It's just me who knows that. Come on, you really think anybody could love someone like you? First, learn to live as a woman. And this marriage, you really think it's because I love you? It's not because of you, but for the crown your dad had. But I don't think I need that anymore. I just. He stumbled backward, his face a mix of shock and anger. Your slap echoed through the room, leaving a burning sensation on his cheek. He had not expected you to fight back, but you was done being the victim. You never liked me. All this time you were just passing the hours with me. Yeah, you little. It's not that simple. Not that simple. You proposed to me. You promised forever. He stepped towards you, but you were so angry that it made you so strong. You jumped at him, swinging your fist. Rocky fell back, trying to protect himself. Eva watched in shock as you let out your anger. You think I'm weak? You think I will crumble because of your betrayal? Your voice cracked. Rocky's nose was bleeding as he stumbled against the wall. Yeah, are you crazy? Think yourself lucky that I don't have my gun with me, because right now I did shoot you without hesitation. You are not worth my tear, and you are definitely not worth my love. With one final shove, you sent Rocky sprawling to the floor. His eyes met yours, a mix of fear and remorse. You turn away, your heart heavy but your resolve unyielding. Your knuckles were bruised, your heart battled, but you feel strange liberty. You had stood up for yourself, fought back against betrayal. Go to hell. Grabbing the wine glass from the table, you threw that on his face and walked out, wiping your tears. You sat on the sideway and cried. You let your tears fall, which you were holding back all the time. Your sobs turned louder as you cried with your heart out, without caring about what people will think of you. Right now, the only thing you think of your shattered life with your shattered dreams. You looked at your phone, which was still on, and the person from the other side was continuously calling your name. You hang up the call and cry with your heart out. All the moments you spent with him flashes in front of your eyes, and now you realize that it was just you who was happy and enjoying them, while he was just totally using you all the time. He never loved you once. Your phone rang again. You look at the caller ID and it's Jungkook. Again. You gulp and wipe your tears. Taking a deep breath, you answer the call. Hello? Yeah, were you crying earlier? And why did you even hang up, huh? What happened? You were with Jia. Then, what happened? Did Eva say something? Why, Anne? Will you stop for taking a breath? And what are you even saying? I had a great time with my friends. You missed that, you know? Everyone enjoyed it a lot. It will be more fun if you were there too. You said controlling your tears somehow, but little do you know, you can't hide it from him. If everything was that great, then why are you crying? Who said I am crying? You are the one who should cry to miss such a great celebration. He signed and waited there on call so that you yourself will tell him everything. He knows that whenever you are sad, you need time to express yourself, and he is willing to give you that. I meet Rocky there, and after that, he don't need anything else to know. Where are you right now? You waited there for Jungkook, and he covered the distance of half an hour in just 10 minutes. A black car stopped in front of you, and Jungkook got out of it. You look at him and pouted, trying to control your tears while he looked straight in your eyes. His heart clenched at the sight of your tears, and his fist tightened. He said that he won't marry me tomorrow. He don't love me. He never loved me. He signed and grabbed your hand. He pulled you in his embrace while you hugged him tightly and cried, taking out all your pain. Jungkook placed you softly on the bed, your eyes still shedding tears while your hands still wrapped around his neck. He tried to free himself from your grip, but you didn't let him go. Your grip around his neck tightened. He signed and sat beside you and hugged you back, making you feel safe and secure. He waited there for you until your crying turned into sobs and then your sobs fade away. You are really crying for that jerk? He asked, tried to look at your face, but you shook your head, not wanted him to see you in a mess. I'm not crying for him. He is a jerk and don't deserve my tears. He chuckled. That's like my YM. You don't need anyone, and to be honest, I don't like him from the very first time. But it was just you because of whom I was accepting all this. You broke the hug and looked at him with your raised brows. Liar, you were too obvious with your not liking him. He makes an innocent face and looked at you. Is that so? But I was not wrong though. You looked down, tears again rolled to your eyes. He signed and wiped them away. Sorry, I don't want to make you cry again. You grabbed his hand and looked at him. Jungkook, did I make some mistake? Why he even left me like this, and that to be the day before marriage? If he needed time, then he should have asked me. It's not like I was forcing him. We both love each other. We were so good together. Pressing his lips together, he wiped your tears away. It can never be a mistake. It just he was too blind to see the beauty of yours. You are the best, understand? It's not like that. My life is really a mess. I can't get along with anyone. But once I think that I have become closer to them, they abandon me. Just like throwing away the trash in the recycle bin. He fell out of love with me. That doesn't hurt. But the way he pretend nice to me and make me feel so special, making promises and sharing love, but then the very next second give importance to someone else. That's what hurts the most. You know how pathetic and helpless I find myself that time? My body freezes seeing someone I love in my best friend's arm is the most hurtful thing to see. How hard it is for me to accept the reality. He just said it in one go that I don't matter for him and break every relation of ours. But you really think it's that easy? 3 years. We lived together, but now I realize that he doesn't mean any of it. He was just playing around with me, and there me, being all fooled that I never realized his intentions. I hate myself for this. I thought when I grew up I will be an amazing person, but now that I have been an adult, I'm still foolish and clumsy. Why others' opinion matters for me the most. I never understand why I am like this. Why I am so stupid and never realize that among all of us, it's me who is a fool. You said and shrugged your face deep in his chest. Jungkook signed and made you look at him. You were still crying. It's something you couldn't help. He hurt the deepest part of yours, and you feels like no one now can cure it. Jungkook wiped the tear away, and he is ready to do that again until they won't stop. You said that you feel you have become stupid lately, that you have become a fool. But you are not stupid at all. It just you are too pure, unlike others. Everything was first time for you. You don't call something like that stupid. It's just trial and error. These are the two words in which the world runs. Try it, and if that thing work out, that's the most beautiful thing. And if it doesn't work out, then it was not the right choice. Just don't lean there in sorrow. Yes, it's obvious to feel sad, but just don't put yourself too much in that. It was not something for you, and that jerk, he was never for you. I still wonder what you see in him that make you fall for him. He looks jerk by his face itself. You chuckle. He knows it exactly how to make you happy. But somewhere he was right though. I am really so irritating and always behave like a child. He said that I am someone no one wants in their life. No one will love me ever. He scoffed and looked at you. As if that pumpkin face is so lovable. Wyan, just don't think what he said. Those who loves you will always love you no matter how you look and behave. And those who doesn't love you will never do, no matter how perfect you try to become for them. And you are such a pure heart, a mixture of gentleness with power. He was so dumb to know your beauty. And you are such a cutie. Anybody could fall in love with you. He said and ruffled your hair. Your eyes were on him. He looked so calm, yet you see the anger in his eyes. He is just trying his best to stay calm and smile for you. Really? Anyone? Then why did you never love me? We have been together for 22 years. And his heart skipped a beat. It's just only him and his heart knows how madly he is in love with you. But seeing you happy with someone else, he thought to join you in your happiness. But now he again got a chance, but he again lost his confidence. Let's not talk about this anymore, okay? Go to sleep. I will inform your parents that you are staying with me tonight. Jungkook, let me stay here for some more days. I don't want to face them all for now. He forced a smile and nodded. You signed and lay down on the bed, turning your back at him. He smiled and pulled a blanket above your shoulder. He kisses your head and you close your eyes, letting the remaining tears fall down. You don't want to keep them and wake up tomorrow in your past. You want to let go of everything today and wake up with a bright new day. As soon as you sleep, Chunku got up and headed straight for your fiancé place. His heart pounded with a mix of rage and determination. When he arrived, he didn't bother knocking, simply pushing the door open and stomping inside. Jungkook, what are you doing here? He asked, clearly taken aback. Jungkook didn't waste any time. He grabbed him by the collar and slammed him against the wall. He punched on his face and a gasp left his mouth. Guards around the mansion got a little active, but no one dared to step in the middle to save their boss, as they were already aware of the consequences of stepping in the middle of King John's decision. Rocky tried to free himself from his grip but couldn't able to. He himself is a mafia and trained well to protect himself, but everything went for nothing the moment anyone could step against Jungkook. How dare you to cheat on her? He said and threw Rocky against the glass table, which slammed into pieces. Rocky was severely bleeding at this point because of the good beat and now these glass pieces in his back. He was half dead by now, but Jungkook had no plans to leave him still. Yeah, at least I deserve to know what I did. Jungkook grabbed his collar and pulled him closer to himself. What you did? How dare you to cheat on her? How could you do this to YN? On the eve of your wedding, you betray her? Rocky struggled against Jungkook's grip. It's not what you think, Jungkook interrupted, his voice low and dangerous. Save it. You had the best woman anyone could ask for, and you threw it all away. Do you have any idea how much you have hurt her? You are going to leave her alone. She deserves so much better than you. Jungkook can see the clear fear in his eyes, but he doesn't care. You are not going to the wedding. You are going to disappear from her life. If I see you anywhere near her, you will regret it. Jungkook released him with a shove. Rocky fell to the floor, his eyes wide with terror. Jungkook took a step back, his fist still clenched. You think you can mess up with people and get away with it? Not on my watch. With that, Jungkook turned and walked away, leaving Rocky stunned and afraid. He couldn't change what had happened, but he could protect you from any further pain. Jungkook walked back in the mansion and ordered his all guards to leave the mansion. And without any complaint, they all walked out. Jungkook's eyes were still burning in anger, and his knuckles were bleeding. But he didn't care about anything. Right now, it's his anger which was above his every emotion. Jungkook threw himself on the couch and took a few deep breaths to calm himself, which seems to be the hardest thing for him to do now. But he somehow controlled his anger and got up, thinking to check on you one last time before heading back to his work. He got up from the couch and walked upstairs, but his steps stopped in the middle when he saw you. You were standing at the top of the stair, your eyes red and puffed. His eyes softened as soon as he saw you and took some step closer to you, while you were just standing at a stair looking at him. Where were you? I just looked for you in the whole mansion. Well, nowhere special, but I thought you were taking a good sleep. He said, trying to change the topic, but you were not in the mood for that. You went to Rocky, right? Did something happen? Oh, so you already know about that. Well, it was needed though. But don't worry, he is all fine and will apologize. I swear, I didn't do anything. We just sat and talked, that's all. Nothing more than this. You sign. If he said that he talked, that means the man probably lost the huge sum of his fortune. Jungkook, I know what your talks usually involves. You didn't have to do that for me. I couldn't just stand by and let him get away with hurting you. He needed to understand the consequences of his actions. I appreciate what you did, but I'm worried about you. You can't solve everything with threats and violence. Jungkook softened, seeing the concern in your eyes. He took a step closer and gently held your hands. I know, but seeing you in pain, it just made me so angry. I couldn't let him think he could walk all over you. You smile a little. In the world full of betrayals, you never know that you always had your comfort with you. Jungkook, thank you. He looked at you, a mix of emotion flowing in his eyes. You deserve so much more than what he gave you, and I will make sure you get it. He said and kisses your head, like how he always do. You close your eyes, feeling his warmth. For the first time since the betrayal, you felt a sense of hope and security. With him by your side, you stood there for a moment, simply holding each other's hands. Then Jungkook gently guided you back to your room. Get some rest, you need it. I don't want you to wake up with a headache and lift my whole mansion on your head. You chuckle. Sometimes you think that no one can ever know you better than him. You looked at him and gently wrapped your arm around his waist and hugged him. Your head rested on his chest and you closed your eyes. The comfort you look for in the whole world, the attention you seek for someone who doesn't care about you. You never realized that it was always there for you. He smiled and kissed the top of your head. You don't have to thank me. I'm always here for you.